Is pushing on the uterus from the outside important in early postpartum? No, that's called fundal massage. Fundal massage is the external application of a provider, a nurse or a doctor or a midwife, rubs on, pushes on the fundus of the uterus to encourage it to contract. And this has been done for many decades as standard postpartum care treatment. But new evidence has come out that it is actually not evidence-based. So there was an interesting study done where they pulled apart the three components of active management. So active management is a method to prevent hemorrhage, and it's used very often in low resource environments or in very busy, high volume environments. And it definitely reduces the risk of hemorrhage significantly. So all three techniques are fundal massage, Pitocin as soon as the baby is out, and controlled cord traction. These three techniques together are called active management. And active management in repeated studies has reduced the rate of hemorrhage by 75%. That's why it's used so commonly. And the major downside is that it has historically been uncomfortable for the birthing person, and the fundal massage is the uncomfortable part. So in this study, they pulled apart these three components of active management and studied them individually. And what they found was that Pitocin alone reduces the rate of hemorrhage by about 50%. Controlled cord traction alone, administered before 5 minutes, reduces the rate of hemorrhage by about 50%. And those two combined reduces the risk of hemorrhage by about 72%. So not very different. 72, 75, something like that. Very, very similar. But when you do fundal massage alone, it increased the risk of hemorrhage by 15%. So I am a huge advocate for taking fundal massage out of the active management protocol and not offering it routinely, because it is damaging, it is painful. And so the fundal measurement is a separate thing, and that is important. Measuring where the fundus is compared to the umbilicus throughout the whole early postpartum, the immediate postpartum process, is an important skill, because we have to find out if the uterus is filling with blood, if the bleeding is occult, like it might not be coming out, it might be staying in the uterus, and that makes the uterus grow. So measuring the fundal height, but massaging it, not important at all.